Hi, I'm Deanna, and this is Jackie. Welcome to Glow in Peace. This is an in-depth scalp massage tutorial that I use, and it is a part of the DBF challenge. If you're watching this when it's out, it's available. If you're watching this now, it's not. The challenge is a hair growth challenge, and this is a part of it. So, introducing the DBF Extreme Growth Promoting Rosemary Herb Scalp Oil. This is the oil I'll be using. If you guys have been watching, I've been alluding to this, but I never told you what's in it. So we're going to start by taking my hair out my little bun here. I had my hair professionally twisted because I didn't feel like doing it. So I went to Harlem and I had my hair twisted. I'm going to post a video of, what I did that day. It was my maintenance sweep. So this is what my hair is looking like. As you can see, the twists are more stretched than normal, and that's not because I was doing banding. It was stretched because it was on blow dried hair, so to speak. So this is what my hair is giving right now. So I want you guys to follow along this routine, okay? I think it just will be easier if you follow along. And I'm a little tired, but I want to do this because I dropped something. I want to do this because you guys need to know, and I got to put you on to this rosemary herb scalp oil and how to use it. Because if you just put any oil on your head and just, it's not going to grow your hair, right? So with everything, I like to start off with some water because my hair has not been hydrated and since the day before yesterday. Exactly. So I'm just going to spray my, step one, I'm just going to spray my roots. If you are relaxed or your hair is silk pressed, obviously don't spray water on your hair because your hair will revert or get puffy and the roots will get puffy. But I'm going to just start off by spraying some of my, just my roots with just regular water. Sorry, I'm making the scrunchy face. It's been voluntary. And then I'm just going to spray. I'm going to oil my whole head. And you typically, every time you oil your scalp, just make it a habit to oil the rest of your hair too, okay? So I'm just going to just light mist it, You're not trying to make your hair revert. You're just trying to hydrate it enough. You can use rose water. You can use a good toner, aloe vera juice, anything water like hydrating, right? We understand like the difference between hydration and moisturization is moisturization is typically some kind of emulsion, so that's like an oil or water. That's like leave-in conditioner, curl cream, Deanna sealant butter, right? That's ultra moisturization, right? And then you have hydration is water. Okay, so I just want to make that distinction clear. So make sure your hair is coated well with the water. You guys see it? Period. So once your hair is fully coated to your comfort level, you're gonna break out the oil, whatever oil, but I'm using the rosemary herb scalp oil. Now you'll see it's called Extreme Hair Growth Promoting. We call it that because no product can grow your hair. As awesome and amazing as this product is, it cannot grow your hair because anything done outside of a consistent routine is pointless. And let me just say, this oil is just I formulated this oil to have exactly what it needs. So you'll see it has rosemary and basil. So if you don't know this, before we apply it, I want to educate you because you're probably like, girl, just slap the oil on your head. No, you need to understand why it is incredibly growth promoting in this routine, right? Rosemary and basil are rich in carcinic acid. Carcinic acid inhibits DHT production. Now, if people with like male pattern baldness, like hair loss conditions, androgenic alopecia, they have higher levels of DHT. DHT is converted by an enzyme from testosterone to DHT. So by inhibiting the DHT, you're going to promote hair growth. Now the thing is, this works so well with scalp massaging, but on your own, if you have high levels of of DHT, hold on, when you scalp massage, you may not get the full effects of the scalp massage because think about DHT, it's almost like it's wrapping itself around the root of the hair. And if it's wrapping itself around the root of the hair, it's cut off from the blood supply. So you trying to promote blood flow without something that can inhibit the DHT, you're not going to get access to the blood supply, if that's making sense. So we only use 4 oils: extra virgin olive oil, black cumin oil, which is rich, all these are growth promoting oils, flaxseed oil, Jamaican black castor oil, and then obviously we add vitamin E, and then we have the fragrance of it, which is like a earthy herbal aroma with hints of like creamy sandalwood and spice bay rum. So I really like it, but it's very calm. It's not, you know, it's not rich like how the mango butter and flaxseed oil collection is rich. In the scent, it's more chill. You know, did my vibes match today? I wanted the vibes to, hey, I didn't even realize. So that's why this oil is so beautiful. And we obviously with rosemary oil, but we steep the rosemary, real rosemary and basil leaves through a heat immersion process. So that's why the oil is, it's just very effective at thickening your hair and then promoting growth. So I apply this at least daily, at least once a day, because you're not going to get the full effects if you're just applying it willy-nilly. So the direction says apply a few droplets to scalp, but I have different definition of a few droplets. Okay, you can start off with a few droplets if you want, but when I tell you I slap this thing on my head, which is kind of what I'm doing now. So I'm gonna put this all over my head, and so I hope you know. I hope you're like, if you didn't want to, obviously there are timestamps, you could have skipped ahead, but this is why this oil is so effective. And it's available on Deanna's Breakthrough Formula. So, oh, it just smells like you got your life together. That's what it smells like. It smells like you got your, it just smells like you wake up at, you know, at 6 a.m. and you pray and you meditate, and then you go and you make yourself a healthy breakfast. That's what it smells like, honestly. So I'm just, you guys see, I'm putting the equivalent of like 3 full vials, but you can just put a few dots, okay? I personally like to slap this thing on my head because I love it so much, but you start with a few droplets, okay? So the first thing you're going to do once you apply the oil is you're going to scalp over skull method. Now, we're going to do a whole scalp massage with another one with either the tools. I have my electric one and my little wooden one. But for right now, everyone follow me. Hands on head. And push, and we're gonna do this together. Let's count to 30. 1, 2, 3. Did I say 30? Shoot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, reverse, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, ouch, 26, my arms hurt, 27, 28, 29, 30, woo! That's arm day right there. Okay, so this is just, you don't have to do 30, but this was just a follow along guide if you've never scalp massaged before. And I recommend you do this every day, at least the scalp massaging aspect of this. And I'll explain, because I told you in the beginning this is a part of the DBF challenge, which if you're watching this, I forget what day it is. Today is, if I could tell me, it's May 3rd. The challenge is not coming out until it's out. So, so if you're watching this in the future, you're like, oh, I'm watching it when the challenge came out, not when she posted the video, okay? So, now that you have finished applying your scalp oil, you're going to do something which you really need to do. And I will link this. This is the Koi Beauty scalp roller. Now, micro needling, it essentially creates little pores and promotes hair growth. I gotta look up more of the science, but I heard hair growth and I heard microneedling and I saw a synopsis. I'm like, it works. Trust me, if you guys saw a video that I made, I was talking about how my edges weren't growing, and now you can see like my edges are like, my hairline is more fuller because I've been micro rolling. So we're gonna go together. Oh, I had it upside down. This is completely optional, like you don't have to do this. I'm actually gonna get a little clip and just kind of, you know, put it in a, just to get it so I'm not like, there we go, so I'm not like getting the hairs. But right now I'm just gonna, you see how I'm not like raking it across my head? Don't do that, okay? So you just want to do gentle little strokes across your head, on your hairline especially if you have thinning edges. And we're gonna go back and apply the oil again after this. Trust me, it's such a cheat code on hair growth, if you ask me. And you're just gonna go like this, and you're doing tiny, so you want to crisp, so you want to do like vertically, horizontally, okay? And you're gonna do the same thing here. And I would say, I'm not gonna count like I did the manual head scalp massage, but try to do this in each section of your head and different parts of your scalp, but start with your hairline at least for 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes for your entire head, because you want to make sure. And obviously areas where you see like thinning, do it the most. So you guys following? If you have any questions, let me know. So like I said, I'm very excited about the scalp oil. Like, I was actually tired, because I'm saying I don't want to pay money for stuff that I don't need. I just only want a hair oil that has the things that promote growth and things that give it a kick, like vitamin E oil. I add some rosemary essential oil as well, because it's obviously properly diluted. People will say like, I use rosemary essential oil on my scalp. I'm like, you didn't dilute it properly, or you thought putting just plain rosemary essential oil on your scalp was a good idea. And it was a terrible idea, but okay. See? It doesn't hurt, because my thing was, when I heard microneedling, I'm like, oh crap, it hurts. It doesn't hurt, it just feels a little prickly. Okay? So yeah, if you've ever used Deanna's Breakthrough Formula DBF products, leave a comment in the comment section below. You know, I will be sealing my ends, because I never, if you don't know, we've restocked, obviously. If you've ever used the products and they work for you, let me know in the comments, because you can help someone. As you know, I started my own hair care company, not because I just wanted to like start a hair care company, because I didn't know anything about formulating hair care at all. I went to school for molecular and cell biology, and I was struggling to grow my hair a lot. I was really struggling to grow my hair, and I thought, you know what, when a video went viral back in 2022, my dad, he put it like on my heart to be like, you should start your own hair care company. And like I said, I didn't know anything, but I did a lot of research, and I decided that, you know, I really wanted to make a company. A lot of it was because I started taking products on the market, and I would add this and I would add that. So I discovered MSM powder, and I discovered these kinds of oils, and I made a makeshift sealant for my ends, because I noticed that my hair might be growing, but I'm not stimulating. It might be growing, but the ends are sealed, and when I have those single strand fairy knots, my ends tend to break, and then I'm not retaining the length that I do grow. So I notice a growth spurt, like, hey, it grew, and then the ends break, and it was just this constant like plateauing effect. So I made this makeshift sealant with wax, and it was like Murray's beeswax and Jamaican black cat. It was like a mix, and people were like asking me like, how do you do this? So I was sharing on YouTube, and then some people were like, I can't get the ingredients, I don't have it, I don't have this, I don't have this, Amazon doesn't ship this to me. So I was like, you know what, if I can make anything, like, I'd make a sealant butter. And I made 2 curl creams. Now I have a coils and curls. This is the curls. I don't have a lot left, because I just don't have a lot left, and we quite literally just restocked. And when I use the coils is the much thicker consistency. As you can see, I've scraped the curls to the bone, because I use this when I don't have any coils, which Anne did, but it's not like my go-to. I love the curls because it is it has more slip, and it's formulated for like looser, wavier curl patterns. The coils is formulated for type 4 like myself, so it works, and it's still going to be thicker than your typical curls cream that you're gonna get. It far exceeds that, but the coils really gets the girls. Like, if you ever use the coils or the sealant butter, leave a comment, because, or go on the website. It's linked in the description box and look at the reviews. They'll tell you, like, I put everything in this company. Like, I'm trying to explain to you guys, like, this, without bragging, this is actually my invention. So a sealant for my ends is my invention. There has never been ever a product that has been dedicated just to seal the ends of your hair. And it's kind of, it's not heavy, but it got some weight to it. And the reason why it's so effective is because it is the perfect enriched emulsion of oil and water, and we use coconut milk as the water base in a lot of our products. So we always use, I think we use, it says, I don't know if it says it, but we use filtered water in all our products, and coconut milk in all the water phase components of the products. And then the oil is the mango butter, the flaxseed oil, which is rich in DHT inhibition, and therefore it's gonna help you. And also, it's really good. Like, we use cold pressed. I realized it, but I was like, oh, this is organic cold pressed flaxseed oil. No wonder why this is very expensive to buy the raw ingredients. But so I say that to say, a lot goes into creating a very intentional hair care line that's unlike any other hair care line you can ever get. It's very unique, and the sealant butter is very unique. So if you're interested, check it out. You know, other people, they're gonna tell you their experiences of using the products. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. If you're experiencing a hair growth plateau, check it out, because I was there. And right now, with this challenge, I'm definitely gonna grow my hair to tailbone length before the year's over. My hair is about like waist length, like depending on where, but the longest part of my hair is to my waist, and I think I'm gonna grow to I'm definitely growing it to tailbone length before the year ends, because I said so. So, and I'm doing all these steps. So I think I got it. I think I got it. Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna do the back of my scalps. And yeah, the reason why I got my hair done in Harlem, like, usually I do mini twist myself, but I didn't have the energy. 1, 2, look how neatly they part. I don't part it. The only thing is they comb my hair out, and I'm talking like an old school hair combing, okay? Like, they comb with a capital C my hair, and I don't know if I appreciate that, but that, you know, my hair is strong enough to take it. As you know, I don't, oh, you don't know? If you're new to my channel, I don't use combs. I do not use combs. So, you know, but it was on blow dried hair, in which I don't know if it's worse blow dried, or I think it's worse on blow. The point is, my hair is strong, but in the future I do it myself, you know, unless I don't have the energy, then I guess not. Awesome. So I'm just gonna take my hair out. And like, I know on TikTok, sometimes when I talk about the products, people are like, you're just trying to sell us stuff. I'm like, you know what? Because I'm actually just trying to help. You know, it's actually, when I tell you it was very hard formulating products that work, it's hard formulating products, but it's hard and expensive to create a product line that's not been done before. So yeah, look at my hair, you guys. So yeah, I got distracted. So I really hope to help a lot of people with this. I just want to, you guys see this? So after we derma roll, and I was telling you about the company, and I'm trying to do my best to tell you about the company, I was saying that on TikTok, some people are like, you're just trying to sell us stuff. I'm like, no, I'm trying to help you. But yeah, now that we've established that, oh, my ring. Okay. I'm just oiling my hair now with some avocado oil and extra virgin olive oil. And let's take this off real quick. And it's avocado oil, extra virgin olive oil, and I added a little bit of rosemary essential oil, just a little smidgen. I'm not saying that one day we might formulate a hair oil with more ingredients. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it's, you know, we don't want a hair oil that, you know, doesn't have, we got to add this and that, you know. It'd be nice to just buy it. Trust me, I understand. And maybe that will happen, maybe it won't. We'll see. I don't want to get oil on this. Okay. So we're just oiling, and I'm very thorough. Now you can definitely skip this part and just be like, girl, my hair was already moisturized, because if there hasn't been one, there is going to be a lock method video on just how to re-moisturize with the lock method. Like, I believe that is its own video. If I haven't done it, it will be done because it's a part of the DBF challenge. And you can always skip this part if you know, you can always skip this part, but I'm doing it because I need to oil my hair. And I'm very generous with oiling, because oiling has helped to literally increase my hair density. You guys tell I didn't get that much sleep? Don't answer that. Actually, don't answer that. So okay. Alright. So, awesome sauce. So I'm just going to pull this up and put this down, and boom. Here we go. Look at this. Somebody come in, look at this. Is this half my head? I have a lot of hair. And I don't know if it's a lot, but it feels like, now that I'm doing it, it feels like it's a lot. I'm gonna be oiling the other side. So yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. Okay. So try not to get yeah, oiling my hair has changed. I didn't even think about hair oiling until, you know, I just never thought about it. And I love mini twists because mini twists, unlike mini braids, I feel like product in water can better penetrate it as opposed to braids. But that's just me. Could just be me, but I prefer it and I would recommend it. Now for people saying, can I do this with a wash and go? Technically you can do this with a wash and go. It's just wash. I don't recommend wash and goes as a rule of thumb. I mean, if wash and goes work for you, great, but wash and goes, because your hair is out, your hair is more prone to single strand knots because it's coilier. So I would even recommend, like, you stretch your hair a little bit. So I guess you can stretch your wash and go with bands, or if you have a rev air, like, you can use that, or just use a tension blow dryer. But I just wanted you to be careful. So yes, you can do this with, you can do this with pretty much anything, like, that's oiling, you know. And I like I said, I love hair oiling. I didn't know. It wasn't until looking at, like, the Indian women, Southeast Asian women, Pacific Islander women who oil their hair. I was like, that's so smart. Why don't I do that? And then they scalp massage. I'm like, that's so smart. Why don't I do that? So you guys can see it's very... At first I was like, oh my god, I'm bald, because I thought, because the twist felt so thin because she combed it. I was like, I'm bald, but I'm like, no. It's also thickening, you know. So I've had it. I had this done 2 weeks ago, and it looked great actually. Matter of fact, they could comb my hair, because it's like they comb your hair, but then for 6-7 weeks, I don't have to do nothing. So is this video helping anyone? You know, I've grown my hair. I've broken my hair growth plateau. I'm definitely going to get into tailbone length hair by the end of this year. Like, my hair is literally, like, going to be stretched. So right now, if I were to stretch it, I'm trying to find a piece. So, like, I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell? I don't know if you can tell where it is. Maybe it's easier to do it on the other side. I don't know. But it's like the furthest part of my hair touches to waist. So I'm definitely, people are like, you can't grow your hair. I'm like, I literally grew my hair from shoulder to mid back in like 8-ish months. So I'm like, what month are we in? We're in May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Yeah, I can do that. Because I know more now. I have things that really promote growth, like the oil, and also like intense scalp massaging. You should be doing this every day, by the way. You should be, even if you're not drenching your scalp in oil, just a few droplets, the derma rolling, the skull over something method, I forget the name, and also in the final scalp massage at the end with your scalp massage tool, which you will be scalp massaging a total of, I'm gonna say 30 minutes daily. Like, extreme results require extreme methods, right? That logic definitely tracks. Okay, right now we're gonna take approximately half my head. I definitely didn't divvy this up properly, and we're gonna use I wish I had coils cream, but I'm using curls. It's effective. It's rich. I don't have a lot left, so I'm gonna scrape. This should be enough. Because if I add too much, it will start to shrink back up again because it does have the coconut milk and the water ingredients in it. So I'm just going to add enough to get it moisturized. If you know me, I'm definitely a product girl. When I say product girl, I put the product on the hair. Now, I understand when makeup artists are like, the reason why your makeup look is not coming out well because you're not putting the makeup on. I'm like, yeah, that tracks. And people are like, well, I just put 3 drops of the oil or 2 little scoops of the curl cream, and I wonder why my hair is like, well, that's, you didn't put enough product. Oh, it's taking it. See, my ends aren't even technically sealed yet because I didn't put the sealant butter on, and it's already taken it. Like, it's already, it's already prepped and primed for the ends to be properly sealed. Oh, it's taking it. It's taking it. It's, man, I love my products. I love them. If nobody else supports me, I'm gonna support me, because this, I couldn't find. So it's like, what do they say? Invention is the mother of necessity. I always forget the saying, and it's so applicable to my life. It's necessity. Invention is the mother of necessity. Y'all comment what it is below, because I don't know if I said that right. But the point of what I'm saying is, I couldn't find the curl cream I want, so I created it. A product had never been made to seal your ends, and I invented one. So, congratulations. You know, an inventor and the co-inventor, Jackie. She's my kangaroo. So you know it's both. Oh, you guys, look. You see? Look, are you looking? I want you to get a good look. Okay? If you're just scalp massaging, ignore this part. Like, don't worry about this if you're just scalp massaging, because you don't need to re-moisturize. But if you're saying, like, listen, I need to couple my scalp massage and give my hair a little moisture, do it. And I try to do this every day, or at least every other day, because when I was trying to break my hair growth plateau, I for sure did this every single day. I think I was doing the inversion method every single day too. Like, I was very like militant about ensuring I broke my hair growth plateau, which is why I went from shoulder to mid back in like a couple of months. So I'm just gonna scoop. Like, the curls cream is good. So as you can see, look at this. It's very, this is the consistency. It's very creamy. It's like, it's perfect like for looser curls. And I'm gonna tell you something. Can I tell you guys a secret? Come here. I'm gonna tell you guys one of the biggest lies I found out about the hair industry, period. This is a secret. Are you listening? They like to say that richer products are for coilier hair textures, and looser, more watery consistencies are for everybody, because it's a more universal. And I believe that to be a lie. And I'm going to tell you why I believe that to be a really big lie of the hair industry, both, you know, traditional, natural, right? I think it's because companies know that richer formulations require more higher oil phase, and the oil phase, depending on the product, like if it's a shampoo, it's going to be pretty much water surfactant. But like if it's like a curl cream, a deep conditioner, they know like, okay, I'm going to have to spend more on the oil. It's those key ingredients that's going to make the product more expensive. So I think they say, well, richer products are for thicker hair consistencies, and we don't even get richer products anyway. But I truly believe we're all meant to have richer consistency for hair, and just adjust the amount we use. And I say this as I know people who use the curl cream and they're type 1, and they use the curl cream and they're type 1, and they don't use a glob. They probably use truly a dime size amount, because the dime size is all they need, and they have long lasting moisturization. It's kind of like a liquidy lotion versus shea butter and moisturizing your skin, right? With a liquidier lotion, you know, you're gonna have to moisturize apply it more often. But you have a thick butter with oil. It could have water in it, but if it has mainly the oil phase is higher, you're gonna have long lasting moisturization for days, like, or for hours, or for longer than you would the other. So it's like, why don't we apply the same thing to our hair? That's just my take. I could be wrong, you know. I could be wrong. But hey, that's just my take. which is why I try all our products are nutrient rich. That's why I really like these products, because I don't question what's in it. I know what's in it because I formulate them, and I have a hand in making them, and I have a team. But I'm like, I know what goes into making the products as someone who formulated the products. Hello. And I'm still playing science. I mean, I'm not playing, but I'm still doing scientist, because we're always testing for new products in the future. So get excited in advance is what I'm trying to say. Look at this. You see this? It's so as you can see in the beginning of the video, my hair was a little like drier. It's so moisturized. And if I had the coils cream, they're both good. The differences are subtle. The ingredients are the same. It's just one is formulated a little, the curls cream is a slightly lighter formulation than the coils cream. The coils cream is like more like a cream butter, like a butter cream. The sealant butter is like a butter, like it's thick, it's beautiful. I'm going to show you what it is, because I'm going to seal my ends in a second. So if you were ever in a pickle, right? So my girls who are like, the coils cream is out of stock. If the coils cream is ever out of stock and you needed a curl cream to get the job done, the curls cream is effective. Though the coils cream for type 4 hair is more effective, if you were in a pinch, just get the curls cream. If you were in a pinch, like, okay, it's not as thick, but it'll eat, you know, it'll have to do, because, you know, it does eat. And I'm not just saying this because I want you to just buy my stuff. I hope you guys know I'm not just saying any of this because I just want you to buy. I actually, when it comes to natural hair care, I am just trying to help. I just want to be the change we see in the natural hair industry, in the hair industry, period. And I truly believe in the bottom of my heart that this company is going to be the #1 hair care company in the country, because we are nutrient rich. There is no debate on, is the advertised ingredient in there? Yes. In the story, it is. We put that thing in there. Hope that helps. Like, we put the ingredients that we advertise in there. And you know, I think you know, if companies say, oh, it's infused, then it's like, okay, infused, it has it. But when companies market as if it is just abundant in this, that's a little misleading. It's a little misleading. Better be effective though. Okay, so I'm sealing my ends with the sealant butter, and then I'm going about my business. I can't open. Okay. Oh shoot. Oh, dang it. If you know me, you know if you don't know me, just know this. Sometimes whoever jarred this, I'ma fire them, cause whoever jarred this is getting fired. I'm so serious. Did you? No. Jackie wouldn't let that happen. Because why is it so tight? Like, hold on. I'm going to go get a glove and come back to get up, inconvenience myself to open this. But yeah, whoever jarred this is most definitely getting fired. So this is the consistency of the sealant butter. Ta-da! Ooh, this is nice. Can you see it? Thick, right? Thick. I saw some people on the reviews, as I was looking at the reviews, and some people were saying they use this for their whole head. I was like, that is actually a great, like, if you ever ran out of coils cream, and you only had sealant butter, yeah, I can definitely see that. It's 4 ounces, so you're gonna need it. Oh, look at this. It's like you could spread it on a piece of bread or on a cookie or a graham cracker and eat it. That's what it smells like. So this is a richer, creamy vanilla, sandalwood, mahogany, teakwood aroma. It's very, it does smell very good. So just know it just has that. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. I really love. I love these products, man. If no one else is like, I love these products. And I'm not just saying it because I made it. I'm saying it because I loved it. So this is what happens when you seal your ends with a sealant butter. Your ends get nice and thick, coily, and you're going to retain length. Like this is, I actually had to do that when I came back from the braiding salon, because she didn't braid all the way down. So I was like, uh-oh, my ends were drier. So I came back and I sealed all my ends, and it just was sealed. So I was like, okay, all right, I'll take it. So usually I don't seal every end individually. I mean, I did when I came back from Harlem when I got my hair done, but yeah, I'm just sealing my ends right now. Oh, it just feels so good. It just, even though I can't feel my ends per se, I know my ends, my hair feels good. So, oh my God, you're gonna have moisture. I'm telling you. Oh my God, I can't believe I invented this. This was an accident. This invention was a whole accident. I want you guys to understand. I was trying to make something else. I think it was like a leave-in conditioner I was testing for. And I was like, man, this is kind of thick for a leave-in conditioner. And I was like, man, I need to find something to seal my ends. And it's like God kept knocking me on the head. I was like, how am I going to find something to seal on my ends? And then I put some on my ends as a goof. And I'm like, wow, this is really effective at sealing your ends. Too bad I can't come up with something to seal my ends. And God is like, hello. And it took me, I want to say it did take me a while. But I figured out like, oh, this is the sealant butter. Crazy. And like all their products are made in super small, not super small, right? But small batches so we don't stretch the ingredients too thin. And it also helps keep the consistencies pretty stable. So, oh my gosh. You guys better go get, if you're a natural and you're like, listen, I want to start retaining length. I'm tired of the games. I need to start retaining length or I'm going to hurt someone for real. The girls are telling me to retain length, and with what? Oil dries my ends out. Grease dries my ends out. I need something stat. Go get you a sealant butter. Just go get you a sealant butter. Because it's the only product formulated for your ends currently. And, someone said to me, I'm going to watch out for the dupes other companies make of your product. I'm like, I see this happening too. You heard it here first, folks. Like, of dupes, like of sealant butter dupes. Like, this product is so beautiful. It's literally my favorite. I don't know, between this and the rosemary scalp oil, I feel like I didn't invent scalp oil. I invented a sealant butter. So it's my favorite product. And apparently it's y'all favorite product. Because when we put it back in stock, it literally goes out of stock very quickly. Because it is made in small batches. So it's like we can only do so much at a time. But we try to do a lot of batches. That's what the company is doing. Like, okay, let's make a lot. But like, try not to stretch them too thin, you know. I hope you guys are understanding more what's going into a line like this. And I'm just gonna oh my gosh, it is yeah, oh yeah, my hair might shrink a little because it does have water ingredients, but baby, as long as it's healthy, I don't care what it does. So boom, I'm just gonna put it. How do I describe the scent? I mean, I did describe the scent of the sealant butter, but it's like, it feels like soft life. It feels like soft life, rich, like wealthy energy. And it just feels like you're being taken care of. That's the vibe. It just feels like you're being taken care of. I hope you guys feel that comforting vibe. Like, oh, I just feel so relaxed. Like, actually, that's the oil makes you feel so relaxed. This makes you feel like, oh, I just feel so taken care of. So adorned, if you will. Look at this. You guys aren't seeing this consistency. This is beautiful. This is, oh my God, this is beautiful. Why am I shocked? I make this. I formulate this. Like, I'm shocked. You guys see it? Like, this is, wow. I don't know why I'm shocked. I am, though. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love the consistency. Man, and I'm not saying this so you can just go buy. I'm saying this because I would never recommend something to you guys that I just don't put on my hair. Like, oh my gosh, like, look. Hold on, let me put a little bit more. Oh, it's taking it. Please. When we formulate a deep conditioner in the future, it's gonna be my whole personality. I just know it is. I just know it is. Like, I love the rosemary scalp oil, and I'm trying to make it not my personality, but a deep conditioner is like my heart. Like, a deep conditioner is my heart. Like, a deep conditioner. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so excited. I'm like never gonna shut up, because I've been wanting a deep conditioner that has the ingredients I always wanted, that are so nutrient rich. It's like I'm never gonna add anything. Like my curl creams, like the coils and the curls, I don't add anything. I don't have it. They have MSM powder, and if you don't know MSM powder, it's methyl sulfonomethane. Your hair is made up of disulfide bonds. That's what constitutes it. So by strengthening the bonds, you're strengthening your hair, and it's just it's just so amazing. It's like the best like length retention promoting ingredient in it, and it's also in the sealant butter too. Like, it's in all our current products, with the exception of the scalp oil, because MSM is water soluble, not oil soluble. So I guess in the future, if we found a way, there are ways to solubilize things that are insoluble with water, or so yeah, go get you one of these. Go get you a sealant butter. If you're like, hey, how am I gonna spend $14.99? Buy a sealant butter, and your hair will thank you. Trust me, any person who's ever bought it loves it. Like, you don't need it all the way down your hair unless you want to. Unless you feel like that's what your hair needs. I'm not going to stop you. But just like a little bit, so like from here down, oh, your ends are gonna love you. Oh man, nothing is like knowing that not only am I, so we got the trifecta. Sorry, I cut myself up, but we got the trifecta. We have what's going to stimulate growth plus the scalp massaging. So we stimulate growth, right? We're ensuring moisture retention, which is if this is stimulated, this is moisturized, this is sealed, but this is dry, like you're actually missing a whole step. So moisture retention and length retention through sealing ends. We actually have the trifecta. Yeah. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So yeah. So I'm just gonna take it got snagged on the clip. Hold on, butter. It's my favorite. It's literally my favorite hair. I don't know, because I like the rosemary scalp oil because it's a scalp oil I know has only the ingredients that are contributing towards hair growth promotion. So like, but the sealant butter was my invention. Like, it was a thing that I needed to help retain length, and people have been saying, you know what, let me read you some reviews. Hold on, since you don't believe me, you're like, I don't believe you, Deanna. I'm gonna read you some reviews, my friends. Okay, Tina Moore. I'm sorry, you said it publicly, so I'm gonna say your name, acknowledge you. She said she's a licensed stylist of 20 years. I just saw this. So I didn't know exactly what to expect from this product. However, I knew I wanted to try it. I am greatly pleased at the way my hair feels after using this product. I would recommend to every client I have that struggles with hydration. Thank you for coming out with this product. Please let me know if salon sizes will become available so I can maybe use it on a broader spectrum to see how it reacts to other textures. She said salon sizes, like it's only a 4-ounce product. I didn't even consider. I'm going to read you guys like one of my favorite reviews that I go back and I just like get my life and I'm like, wow. I'm very happy that I invested time into this, even though, like, you know, it was very hard, and it is still very hard running a business. I'm very grateful, though. Oh, this is from Cassie. She said, amazing sealant. Using Deanna's recommended method of moisturizing and sealing and stop. You understand what she said? She said using the recommended method. So don't think you can just slap this on your ends and boom, retain length. That's not exactly how it works, okay? So she said, using Deanna's recommended method of moisturizing and sealing, I use this sealant butter to seal the ends of my twists. I normally have to moisturize and seal my hair at least every 3 days. We're going on day 5 and the twists are still moisturized. Never have I ever had a product such as this. You now have a customer for life. She said for life. Me and Cassie are locked in for life. So, and the smell is heavenly. I think so too. Thank you, Deanna and Jackie, period, for your hard work and dedication with your products. And there are other reviews that say basically the same thing different ways. So just for fun, I'm going to apply some more to my scalp. Why? Because that is entirely my business. I like the way it smells. I like the way it smells. Sometimes I put this on my hair when I want my hair to smell. It's a very subtle, it's a very calm scent, but it's like, it's definitely there. That was just me wanting to be extra. Okay, so then I'm just going to pull my hair back in a little, something. This is a headband, but I'm using it as a tie. Okay. And then I'm just gonna, and then I'm to pull it through a little loop bun. Boom. That's how this is how I've been wearing my hair the past few days. See? Very cute, very classy, it definitely gives. And it's just loose, just like a loose bun, so it's not so tight. The last thing I'm gonna do, I don't think I'm gonna do all 20 minutes, but this is the Confeer. They should sponsor me. I have said this product so many times, like at this time they should sponsor me. Like if I link this on, this is linked to my website. Like anyway, this is the Confeer scalp massager. The GOAT of scalp massagers. Like, love it so much. This one's for 10 minutes at a time. You're going to do 2 of these. Do this scalp massage routine at least, if you don't do it in the morning, at least do it at night, okay? So we're gonna put it on. It does the work for you. That's why I like it. You can also keep doing the skull over hand method, or I think skull over cap method, or you can use a wooden scalp massager tool or any one. I don't recommend a silicone one. I don't recommend that because it's too plasticky, even though this is kind of plasticky or whatever. I just recommend the wooden one. Applies more pressure, and this obviously applies more pressure. But if it works for you, you got it, girl. You got it. So, and this just puts it all together. So doing this, and you want to switch up the parts of your head. So you want to do a little in the front. You want to do a little to the sides, and every like 2 to 3 minutes switch until it ends, and do it another time. This is a total of 20 minutes. Do this every day. This is how you're going to break that hair growth plateau. All these steps combined. None of these steps work outside of each other. None of the products work outside of the steps. I hope this is clearer. And I don't know. Man, I think it's so cool that I'm fangirling over my own products because I really love them. They're so, and I didn't even realize how beautiful the sealant butter was. I think because I was scraping we just restocked, and I was like, let me go get one for me because I think I deserve it as the founder and the CEO of the company. But I was scraping the bottom of the one I had, and now I got a new one, so I hadn't cracked a new one and then opened in a new one. So I saw it and I'm like, this is beautiful. This is crazy. This is God. This is actually God. There's no way I could have done this company without God. This is insane. Like I formulated in a year, and then I created the following year. Insane work. So this is, yeah, you see this? First of all, I happen to look very nice today, so I tried for you guys. Normally I have a t-shirt on and my big sweatpants that I wear pretty much every day, but I wanted to try a little extra for you guys today. So, and they might feel a little oily after because you just doused your hair with oil like I did. So just make sure you just get don't get it too wet. I think it is waterproof, but don't test that theory too far. Just get a lukewarm like cloth and just like gently clean, because you don't want to get like gook or oil buildup on the things. That cannot be healthy. This feels really good. Right, Jackie? Jackie uses it too, so I use it on her back, on her self-care day. Yeah. Let me know if you want to see Jackie's self-care day. Also, I can't wait to post that my maintenance week day, because honestly, I think even though they comb the crap out of my hair, and I don't advocate that, don't do as I say, don't do as I do as I say. Don't get your hair combed. But I think for me, to every 6-7 weeks, I'll just tell them, okay, I'm gonna give them a detangler brush that I use when I'm like silk pressing my hair, which I only do once a year. So I'm not silk pressing again until, I mean, by silk pressing, I'm not putting like a flat iron to my hair until I stretch it down and I'm like, this is tailbone length. That's when I'll do it. Can you imagine like my hair at tailbone length? My hair now is pretty. My hair has always been pretty. By the way, your hair at every stage is pretty. I think that's what helped my hair grow. And it gave me a good disposition about my hair, because at each stage the texture was a little different. The curl pattern was a little different. So my curl pattern has loosened and got more 4B, 4A. I don't think I have any 4C texture, but maybe in like the back of my head a little bit. But yeah. Oh, this feels good. I was gonna let it run for 10 minutes. You know, I can just talk to you guys for 10 minutes. So what are you guys doing today? I want to go to Texas Roadhouse and get some bread. And you know what I really want to go to? Cheesecake Factory. I love Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory, if you're watching this, if you got any supporters, it's me and Jackie, okay? I'm going to tell you guys what I get from Cheesecake Factory if you wanted to know. So I obviously start off, I love, bread is bread. I say, oh, it's the brown bread, sourdough. I love bread. So brown, sourdough, I'm going to tear all of it up, okay? With the butter, okay? Then I love, the appetizers I love to get are the avocado egg rolls and the crab cake bites. I haven't tried there's some things I want to try. I don't like cheese. I just found out I'm not really allergic to milk anymore. But I tried cheese and I don't really like it that much. So I think I'm going to go with, I'll try the avocado tacos next time. And I love the Korean cauliflower, is really good. For my main, I switch it up, but I stay in the ballpark. I get the truffle honey chicken, which is good. It's like crispy chicken with a truffle honey sauce and asparagus, very good, and garlic mashed potatoes. That, or I get the Cheesecake Factory shrimp scampi, is delicious. It is so good. It is so good. It's like the shrimp is crispy, and then the pasta, it's so freaking good. It's so good. And, or I get a Caesar salad with the truffle honey chicken, which is good too. What else do I get? I haven't had their Caesar salad yet, but even though I don't like cheese, and I asked them to put the cheese on the side, I do like Caesar salad dressing, so that's good, and croutons. So I think the best like girl dinner, as we've discussed, is any kind of, or lunch, is any kind of like salad with protein and fries, because it's like you're gonna feel completely satiated, alright? So you get a nice Caesar salad or like garden salad with grilled fish or crispy chicken, or a burger and a side of like crispy fries, like crispy battered fries. Perfection. And then for dessert, I always get since I don't like cheese, but I do like 2 cheesecakes. The lemon meringue and the mango key lime cheesecake. It is so good. I'm going to ask my dad if we can go to Cheesecake Factory. I know I said Texas Roadhouse, but now I'm thinking Cheesecake Factory because I really want the food again. Okay? As you can see, it's melting my brain, which is good. That's what you want. This kind of manually does the skull over cap method for you, especially if you have it all the way up here, what's going to do it? And if you just have it tickling your scalp, it's just tickling your scalp. Press it down a little. You definitely want to feel pressure. You definitely want to feel like it's moving your scalp, okay? If you have it all the way up here and just, oh, it's just tickling, no, push. You want to feel like, okay, my scalp is moving. I I hope this helps. I really hope this video helped. I'm just gonna, honestly, I might have them bring, because I'm saying I'm not gonna have them, because I'm saying, listen, I'm gonna tell them, I said, politely, please, I know you got a detangle, girl, but like, chill, please. And okay, I'm just gonna put some more on. Why? Because it's my business. It's not like overpowering. It's not like, I shouldn't say overpowering. It's not like rich, like, whoa, the smell is right, because it's not a fragrance oil. If I do have a fragrance oil, then obviously you want the fragrance to be all up in your face. But it's just something like, I just feel like I got my life together just by smelling it. I love this scalp oil, man. It's such a blessing to be able to create products you love and be able to like share it with others and like build a life where you can do this. It's a very big blessing, and I take it very seriously. And any person who's ever supported me just by watching my videos or purchasing, I thank you so much, because it is the biggest blessing to be able to help you guys and share what works for me with you. Like, it's incredible. I don't want you to misconstrue me talking about the products for me just wanting to push them just for the sake of making money. Like, money is honestly secondary. Like, it's important because I need stuff to live. Like, I have to go to the doctors. I have to pay my bills. Like, I didn't say money wasn't important, but money wasn't the driving force for starting this company. Helping people was. So and still helping people was and is. So I'm not willing to sacrifice the quality of my products for money. It's not worth it. I want this to be the natural hair company that stands apart, period. And I truly believe it will become the #1 natural hair care company in the United States, because of what we're doing here is not really done. And I really love that for us, for me, for Jackie. And I just want to say to my dad, if you're watching this, because my dad just watched my videos, and I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. Dad, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I love you. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have a company. I wanted to quit so many times. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm not crying at all. I'm just, you know, there was just something. Actually, I'm not kidding y'all. I wore my contacts yesterday and a gnat flew straight into my eye. So I think part of his wing is still in there. So I think that's what it is. I love you, Dad. If you're watching this video, you are the reason why this company happened. I would have never thought I could do this without you. I would have never thought it would have been possible. And everyone in the comments, I want you to say, thank you, Mr. East. Thank you, Patrick East. Don't thank me. Thank my father, okay? If you're watching this video and you've ever used my products and you love Deanna's Breakthrough Formulas, don't say thank you, Deanna. Say thank you, Patrick East. Because if it weren't for my father, there would be no company. There'd be no sealant butter. I would have not believed in myself. Okay, so everyone say thank you, Deanna's dad. Thank you, Mr. East. Thank you, Patrick East. Thank you. Thank him, because I don't know. Just thank him. Okay. Got through that without crying. Really held my own. Alright, Jackie, you have anything to say? Also, thank you, Jackie, for being moral support. Everyone say thank you, Jack. Actually, that you guys are saying thank you, Jackie. But you guys don't understand how much my dad is the backbone of this company, too. Behind every successful black woman, there is a driven black father who's right there, okay? We knew Serena and Venus. They had Richard. Beyonce has Matthew. But me and Jackie, we have Patrick East. That is how we're going to be the best. Like, think about all of them. Think about how successful all of them are because of the role their fathers played in their life. Exactly. If it weren't for my father, I would not have a company. Period. So everybody say thank you. Okay. I hope that helps. Jackie, you have anything to add? Oh, she said thank you, Deanna. I said, oh, of course. I'm not crying. She's trying to make me cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna be a thug and I'm gonna cry when I get off the camera. But I'm gonna keep it together, okay? I'm keeping it together. All right. Let me know if you have any questions, guys. I'm laughing, but I was really about to cry. Okay, let me know if you have any questions, guys. Let me know if it clicked or didn't click, or, you know. And yeah, I hope this scalp massaging video worked. It was scalp massaging. It was making sure your hair is hydrated, scalp massage, stimulated, moisture retain, and moisture retain and length is retained, all in one. So, yay! Okay, I love you, Jackie loves you, and we'll see you in the next video.